Hey, what's up everybody, it's BaldGuyAce, and this is a guide on how to level your enchanting skill in Hypixel Skyblock super fast. Remember, I'm always coming out with new guides, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can find out when I post my next guide. Also, if you read my full video description, you'll be able to find links to all my social media sites, as well as my Discord server, which you should totally join. Although many of you might already know that the main way to level up enchanting is to get a bunch of grand experience bottles and splash them on the ground and then enchant books, make sure to watch the whole video because I'm going to be throwing in some random tips that you might not know along the way. So there's a few things you want to do to prepare before you start leveling your enchanting. In order to get bonus XP while enchanting, you're going to want to get a guardian pet. It only needs to be epic or above to get the experience boost. And since the legendary skill isn't currently that useful, you might as well just buy the epic version on the auction house since it's cheaper and it will level up faster. Depending on its level, you'll gain up to 30% bonus enchanting experience just for having one spawned. Once you get a guardian pet, make sure to equip it with the all skills experience boost, which you can buy from Zog in the hub village. It's worth pointing out that some people, instead of using a guardian, will buy a legendary level 1 baby yeti pet or a legendary level 1 blue whale, and then they'll level that pet up while leveling enchanting. Then when they're done, they'll sell the pet back on the auction house afterwards for a profit. Although most of the time this will help you spend less money overall, it's a bit risky because of the fluctuation in yeti and blue whale prices. But if you have the extra coins to invest, it might be worth a shot. The next thing you want to do is get an Enchanting XP Boost 3 potion. You don't actually have to get the Enchanting potion at level 3 from the auction house or the Jerry gift. You can actually get level 1 and level 2 enchanting potions if they're cheaper and easier to get, and then you can put them into a brewing stand along with an enchanted redstone lamp, and this will upgrade any lower level Enchanting XP Boost potions into Enchanting XP Boost 3 potions along with an added time duration based upon your alchemy level. You also want to make some experience 4 potions using Viking tiers in place of awkward potions, that way you get an extra 20% experience orbs. You can buy Viking tiers from the Viking shop, which coincidentally I show you how to unlock in the previous video on my channel. By the way, in case anyone's wondering how to make experience 4 potions, first you put in the Viking tiers into the brewing stand, then you put the lapis lazuli in, then after that's done, you put in the enchanted redstone block, and then after that's finished, you put in the enchanted redstone lamp. You don't have to put all those in, but that will get you the full time duration on your experience 4 potions. You only need 1 experience boost 3 potion and 1 experience 4 potion for each session of enchanting leveling that you're going to be doing, so if you made 3 of each, you can actually put the extra ones away for now. You then want to buy enchanted lapis lazuli from the bazaar so that you can craft grand experience bottles. You need to have lapis lazuli collection 5 unlocked in order to craft grand experience bottles, but I would highly recommend unlocking that because although technically you could buy grand experience bottles off the auction house, they can only be bought via auction bids and not BIN, so it might take a long time to get the amount of bottles that you're actually looking to use. You then want to go to the librarian and buy 1 book for every grand experience bottle that you have. In this example, I'm just going to use 1 stack of grand experience bottles, so I'm just going to buy 1 stack of books. But if you're going to enchant more than 10 stacks of grand experience bottles, then you're going to hit the limit of the amount of books that you can buy from the librarian. But if you hit that limit, don't worry because you can just craft the books vanilla style with 1 piece of leather and 3 pieces of paper. One last thing that helps when leveling enchanting is installing the Hypixel mod. The Hypixel mod gives your enchanting screen the 3 large buttons from vanilla Minecraft, which just makes it easier to enchant over and over without missing the button. If you're interested in installing this mod, I'll put the link in the description of my video, but it's not necessary to use it, so if you'd rather not risk installing mods, you don't have to. So now that we have our guardian pet, our enchanting skill XP boost, our experience 4 potion, and our grand experience bottles, we're ready to start leveling. You want to make sure you have all the grand experience bottles that you want to use and all the books that you want to enchant in your inventory. So I only have 1 stack of each for the purposes of this video, but you might want to use 15 to 20 stacks of grand experience bottles during your leveling session. So if you do, you want to put as many of them as you can into your inventory. You then want to place down an enchanting table anywhere on your island. You can then temporarily spawn your parrot pet if you have one, but it's not necessary to have one. This just lengthens the amount of time that your potions will last. And then you can drink your XP Boost 3 potion and your Experience 4 potion. Then make sure to spawn your Guardian pet again if you didn't already have it summoned. And now what you want to do is find out how much experience levels each splash of a Grand Experience bottle does for you. It's going to be different for everyone depending on what your current level is of enchanting. So just splash 1 bottle down onto the ground like this. And for me, it got me all the way to 46 experience levels. So as you see, when I put a book into this enchanting table, I only have enough bookcases around the enchanting table to use 36 levels of experience orbs. Because I get 46 levels with 1 grand experience bottle, I want to actually place more bookcases down. So I'm going to place another one here, that's 2, then 4, 6, 8, and then 10. So this should now give me 46 levels of experience. And look at that, it does. So now I'm going to click here, and now I'm just going to press E to exit the menu. You don't actually have to click on the book and drag it off into your inventory. It'll automatically get placed in your inventory. So now, assuming you weren't already storing some extra experience levels, then the next time you splash your Grand Experience Potion, you should get the same amount. And as you see here, I got 46 again. And so now I know that I'm safe to just continuously enchant over and over again. So I'm just going to right click, shift click the book in, click on the bottom button, and then press E to go out. Then I go back to my Grand Experience bottle, I right click to splash it, then I do the same thing all over again. So then you want to just continuously do this over and over again until you run out of Grand bottles or until your experience boost or experience orb boost runs out. By the way, if while you're doing this you level up and you get to a point where you actually get another 2 levels worth of experience when you splash your Grand Experience bottle on the ground, for instance in my case, if I all of a sudden got 48 instead of 46, then you want to actually stop your leveling for a second, place one more bookcase, and then go back to leveling so that way you can make the most out of the experience that you're gaining every time you splash your Grand Experience bottle on the ground. Eventually your inventory will fill up with enchanted books and books will start going into your stash. Your stash can hold up to 719 items and then it will start discarding anything else that tries to go into it. If you get to that point, you can either choose to delete everything in your stash by typing /clear stash, or you can just let future books get discarded and then pick up your stash later on and sell those books back to the market. The enchanted books aren't really worth all that much, so unless you really want to save money, you might as well just clear your stash to avoid the hassle. So once you get used to it, you should be able to get millions of enchanting experience with just one session of enchanting leveling. So I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, it'd be great if you could leave a like. By the way, I'm always coming out with more guides, so make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell, so that way you can find out as soon as I post another guide. Well, until my next video, I'm BaldGuyAce, reminding you to embrace the baldness.